Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back from my existing subscribers. We're going to be testing out the render accounts on Warzone. Now, I went ahead and I launched the game with, you're going to hear background noise, but I launched the game with 16 threads based off of what Freethy had said. He said you can make it either the exact amount of your cores, so 7950X is 16. If it was a 5800X or something like that, it would be 8. And then he's also in the past seen people do half, but in this game he was saying that it's better to, especially for the 1% lows, to just run it at the full. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit here until we get into the actual game, but I do show off the settings, and it is low textures, high filtering, a couple of extra high settings, and then the rest was on low, right? So this is decent performance. Let's go ahead and fast forward. All right, so as you can see, we are at 1440p, full screen exclusive. You know, some of the basic stuff off, so frame caps unlimited. I am using Fidelity CAS, SMA T2X low, I think it is the quality, but most of the settings are on low. 120 FOV, so nothing special here. Same stuff I usually use, but with the exception of some of those, like the filtering being on high. While this is fast forwarding, I would say if you are trying to kind of set your own render account, just see what the best is for your system. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and check in like everything in between, like 7, 9, 10, 12, 11, all those other numbers, just to see which one works best. I kind of just want to play the game. So again, you can go into the settings, just make sure you drop in the same place and try to get somewhere where you can get consistent performance. The benchmark in the game has been crashing ever since the previous update, so I can't even really launch the benchmark consistently. But here I'm gonna go to the oil field, so I'm gonna fast forward to the pregame because there's really nothing special that happens here. But when we land, it's like the Rohan oil field is where I decided to land, and then take that strip all the way up, pretty much until I got to where the bridge is, a little bit right where you can see the bridge, and then I cut it off from there. So I stuck to the middle of the road with my crosshair as close to the white lines as possible, just to try to keep it consistent. On the second run, so later in this video, you're going to see it go to the 8 count, so 8 threads being utilized, or the setting of 8 threads. You know, I'm not a programmer, so realistically I did this at half plus 1 on the Warzone 1, and it just helped. So it's something I picked up online. It really helped with the stutters, really. So it's just something I kind of carried over. But again, I'm going to bring it back where you have the 8 thread version, and I'll come back in during that. So we should be getting there pretty soon where I jump out.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Eliminate all targets in the AO.
So this is the road here that I decided to kind of stick to. And again, crosshairs forward and just running up the middle of the street. What I noticed, and you'll see when we get to the 8 thread portion of this, is that the actual, it gets to 200 FPS a lot sooner. So realistically, what I saw in this little strip and on the 8 core or 8 thread setting, I went ahead and I just played out the entire game. I didn't even know. I thought I turned off the recording, but I guess I didn't. So I played out the entire game. There was a pretty funny kill with the helicopter. So you'll see that. But right here it's getting real close to the end. And it was still in the 188s, 185s, 190 range. But here on the 8 threads, it was already tapping into 200. So it was about 10 FPS by going half. I don't know. I would just say I dropped this all so somebody can have it. I would say test it out on your own just to see what you actually end up getting. So right out of the frying pan and into the fire, we're getting out of the big old plane here. Just gonna show that it's the same settings, so no one thinks any funny business is going on. Still 1440p. Still have, you know, SMA, T2X, low textures, high filtering, high level of detail, all the stuff from before. And we are about to drop. I think this drop happens a little bit sooner, if I remember correctly. But yeah, again, the whole goal was just to see on my system, on my build, to see what the difference is. I landed in the same spot, so right about where the tents are. And there's the Rohan oil. I think it's Rohan, right? Watch it be something different. Yep. So Rohan oil. So right by the tents, and then take that same road. I did die one time, so that was kind of annoying. Somebody shot me in the back when I was I didn't even try to turn around. I was like, oh, maybe miss a couple shots, but whole time they were just wrecking me. And if you noticed, the dip here was about the same. So, but it wasn't for as long. I think I was getting to the road when my FPS started recovering before. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and the rest of this gameplay is just going to be me playing out the entire match. So I'll catch y'all on the flip. Be easy.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Positive ID on multiple strongholds. Locations are marked on your attack map.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile airstrike near your location.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Gas is closing in. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Loadout drop headed your way.
Moving
Got
here.
gas moving in.
Marking enemy. Mortar support incoming.
Copy. Mortar strike inbound now.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Moving here.
Impact. No hits. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
One requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Moving here.
UAV is bingo future.
Gas is moving.
UAV active.
The gulag is locked down. Area is clear. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Moving here.
Gas is inbound. 25 remain. You fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief.